What's up guys, Valento here. I've got another match commentary for you. This game I'll be playing Jungle Nocturne, and we can have Sea Lion playing Singed, and Cassidy, Urgot and Sona against Annie, Vayne, Warwick, Jax and Soraka. Now at this point of the game it would have been about 1380, 1390 ELO. That would be myself. I'm duo queuing with Sea Lion. He's around 1500 ELO, so averages it to be around 1400 ish, 1450. Now you should keep in mind I'm not the strongest jungler in terms of counter jungling and yeah, stuff like that. I mean, overall, I can jungle when needed, but I'm not going to be the strongest jungler in the game. Now, enemy Annie is running exhaust, which I thought was a bit odd for an Annie.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
But I suppose considering got my Nocturne, Urgot, and I suppose just to lock down Cassidy, which might not be a bad move. So when I played ranked, I almost always start at blue just to prevent the enemy team from stealing it, because half the time my team won't actually guard. They are this time.
Weather forecast for tonight. Dark with a chance of pain.
And Nocturne, in his early levels, I find is pretty mana reliant, so blue buff's always good. So jungler's Nocturne, take Q first and max that as soon as possible. What I do on pretty much every jungler, I'll take a point in all three skills and I'll gank at level 3. Unless it's someone like Shaco or Fiddles, in which case I'll gank at level 2. Yeah. Nocturne's a strong jungler, just rakes face the blue buff. If you want to put Vayne up top against Singed, which isn't a bad move with her, not only her passive but her silver bolts as well. Pretty strong against Singed, you know, just kite him all day, so see how Sam goes up there. See, what I like to do is just pretty much as soon as I get red buff or mini golems, after I'll either get red buff and then go to minis, or just get red buff and gank. But yeah, as soon as I've done that, I'll go and gank top lane. Vayne's showing up to gank me. Smart move. But this may turn out to be good for us. Yeah, I've had to blow flash, but hopefully Singed can clean up. Oh, very close one, very close. I mean, I might have been able to stay in there for a little bit longer, but probably would have resulted in my death. So in terms of team setup for this game, I think we've definitely got the stronger team. Oh, look at that.
Executed.
There we go. And Sona dies to the turret, which is fine. So we have a big crab got down bot. Yeah, as I was saying, I think that's a stronger team overall. Cassidy and Singed, two very strong picks at the moment, and Nocturne as well, definitely always a good jungler. Coming into the game, the only real worry for me was their Annie. just because she was running exhaust, and you know she could potentially burst me down in 1 second. But we do have Cassidon, so he should be raping her, regardless. There's another Vayne. I think I said in the last video how much of a filthy, dirty slut I think Vayne is. She's just fucking annoying. Yeah, she can burn in hell. I wouldn't say she's OP. She's really fucking annoying with her bloody fat roll thing, mass damage, whatever the fuck it is. And she's really boring to play. I have played her and she's just really boring. It's, oh cool, I'll roll, and then I'll auto attack, and then I'll auto attack, and then I'll roll. You know. And then, oh, I'll use my ult, and that makes me faster. Cool. And I have a stun, which isn't going to work if I'm chasing someone down half the time. So, I'm just going to try and get off a gank against Annie, but this might be a waste of time. She's playing very defensively. Yeah. Now I don't know why they actually picked Jax in this game, because I'm really the only sort of auto attacker that we've got. Urgot just relies on his missiles, and we got Cassidon and Singed and Sona, who aren't gonna auto. Well, if they're not complete fucking derps, they're not gonna auto attack him. So I'm really the only one that would just auto attack Jax, and even so, you know, I'm not a herp derp, so I'm not gonna go and target Jax the whole game. You know, I'll be taking out Annie or Vayne. So top lane is warded at this point, as we've just seen in the chat. So still only level 4. Yeah, we've tried to work out a gank there with C-Line, but yeah, just gets kited. So now I'm just going to head over into the top bush, see if we can't pull off a gank from there. Shurigi. Yeah, so Annie's coming up, so just back off. Bot doing crab man. So Annie's come back up, just sitting in this bush here. There she goes again. She does have stun ready, as you can see from the I suppose a ring around her, whatever you want to call it.
Killing spree.
So that probably cost her a bit of experience, just hanging around. Yeah, so we are still trying to work out this gank, but Vayne just kites. Yeah. And there we go. Yeah. Well, 2 wasted flashes, so that's a good result, I think, because Singed doesn't really need flash, because he's Singed, who just troll run away. Now at this point in the game, I would have liked to have already grabbed a kill or an assist, because helps you get a little bit more experience. And now I'm going to head back over to top. My main jungle playstyle, I'll always hang around top. Those kills, just even if I don't get the kill, just constantly hang around. Yeah, now there's a counter gank. Not much I can do there.
Has been slain.
But yeah, what I was saying, I always gank top, you know, as much as possible, because, you know, end game it's going to be someone like Singed or
An ally has been slain.
Cho'Gath. Singed, you know, Cho'Gath, Jarvan, whatever. So you want to get them fed now. I'm backed into a corner here. I can't get out. I'm dead.
Been slain.
I couldn't. As you can see, I couldn't escape, and he was waiting in the bush there. Had Warwick around here and Vayne in the lane, so I should have gone back already, but I didn't expect Annie to show up as well. And by the time she was already there, you know, I was already stuck at the tower. I couldn't run away because then she would just kill me. Warwick always a strong jungler. Yeah, I still can't get over how much of a bad pick Jax is in this game. It's really just, you know, why. Probably one of those people that, well, he built Tabai. So it's probably one of those people that are just like, you know, we need a solo laner. Oh, I only play Jax. I mean, you still like Jax, even when they have all mages or something. Sona, her ass is amazing. Oh, there's a gank down bot. Good ult by Sona. Done all they could do there. Now there was a Mia call. But good ult by Sona to I think she got all of them in that one. Yeah, there's 4 now, so Preston's backing up. Now I'm already on the other side of the map, so this can't really help bot. By the time there was 4 at bot, and I was already halfway doing
An
red.
enemy has been slain.
So it's, you know, they can bitch at me all they like, but fact is, I just wasn't anywhere near. Rift walk that shit. Come on, Cass. I don't know what that was. Oh, good ult by Warwick. Very nice.
Ally has been slain.
Wow. Yeah, just wow. If Cass had just rift walked and slowed Warwick, they would have had a free kill. Raging. But I don't blame him for that one though. Just tanking the tower. Big tower, there we go. Too fucking easy. Now the reason I'm playing Nocturne in this game is, well, come on, I'm a ghost. Let's be serious. Who would not want this skin on their team? No one, that's who. If you don't like this skin, you can get the hell out. Although, when I do jungle, for ranked, I do enjoy Nocturne. I felt he was a better pick for this game, but I usually prefer someone like Udyr. Lee Sin is you can definitely play him as a jungler, but I do quite a lot of top solo Lee Sin. Game what's the face?
Slain an enemy.
Free kill for me. Yeah, as I was saying, Udyr, I do like to play top solo Lee Sin, but he's a very strong jungler as well, so I can play him as a jungler. What else? Yeah, Warwick, always a very...
Has been slain.
That one died, but Warwick's always a very good pick for jungle. You know, once he hits 6, the ganks are just, you know, ridiculous. Yes, they want me to come dragon when I'm clearly at top, so I'm not gonna bother. It's one of those games that really focused on staying up top lane, because if that's the last thing I want in the world, a fed Vayne, and especially to shut out Singed, who is such a strong champion, and once he's shut out he's pretty useless. So I just want him to get farms, you know, farm that shit. Soraka warding up. Now, the build I like to go for with Nocturne, as you can see I've started with Wriggles, and this game I went for Merc Treads mainly for Annie, for her stuns, because I reckon she's just taken exhaust just to shut me down, which is a pretty good move. Now I've just sat in the bush. I shouldn't actually be sitting here. Yeah, she's exhausted. And she just got rolled. Flash away. Yeah, see, as I was just saying, that exhaust just absolutely raped me. Now I'm going all the way back because there's at least 4 in the area. There's Warwick. Yeah, so we couldn't do anything there. Cass was farming mid. Urgot was down bot. Sona was trying to get there, but not much she could do. Yeah, good, just scaring them off, just in case it steals wraiths. Good. Yes, as I was saying with Nocturne's build, Wriggles if I'm jungling. If not, I'll skip the Wriggles. Depending on the game, either Merc Treads or Berserker's Greaves. And Brutalizer, and then Warmogs, and then Atlas Impaler. And from there, if I get that far, usually I don't manage to get to late game as Nocturne. Very good. But if I do, Bloodthirster, and possibly Infinity Edge, or Banshee. Depending on how magic heavy their team is, they'll grab a Banshee's Veil, you know, double spell blocker. But if not, it really depends. It really depends on the game. I might go random or something, or I might just go for flat damage. Because I am building Warmogs Atlas. Past that, he doesn't really need a lot of defenses because it's got a free spell shield. Atlas gives him armor, and is tanky as fast as the Warmogs. There we go. Now I'm out of mana. Health-ish. Now I do like Urgot. Very good, but there's no real way to place me in a team, I find. The only time I would play Urgot in a ranked game is if the enemy has picked Kassadin. Urgot would be a very good counter for Kassadin, because that's what he is. He's an anti-carry. Stick Urgot in mid, counter someone like Cass, someone like Morgana, to an extent Morgana, but more so Kassadin. Urgot would be a perfect counter for him. Because you don't want him to be in a side lane usually, because he's all early game, so you want to go mid, get the early game dominance happening, get the minion kills, just You don't want to stick him in the side lane because he's just not going to get the same dominance that he would in mid. Urgot is the LeBlanc of the AD carries, or LeBlanc is the AP, the Urgot of AP carries. Urgot was first, so it was bad. And I was late in the spell shield there. That bitch still gets me. Singe trolling along. Yeah, I was just too late on the spell shield on that one, or what is it called? Shroud of Darkness. I just call it spell shield because that's what it is. It's seriously spell. So yeah, just too late on the shield there at that point. Good old my Urgot. I must say, I am looking forward to a new skin for Urgot because he hasn't had any in ever, other than his default ones. And while the crab one is kind of cool, it doesn't look that good in game, I find. I like the butcher Urgot. Good flash. Well, bit of a waste, but still. Got the tower, so I suppose not. So I remember when Nocturne was released, his range was so good. Getting down to Dragon. Straight for Soraka, get rid of the heals, and Dane was in the area. Now I'm going straight for Dane. I had to back off. But yeah, I'm dead now. See, again Annie ults me straight away. So she's definitely there just to shut me out. She's taken the exhaust, she's ulted me every fight. So I'm guessing she either just really hates Nocturnes or she just knows who to target to an extent, because you'd really want to target either Nocturne or Cassidy. I mean, at this point in the game, Urgot starts to get a bit tankier, so I don't know what he's going for there. So he started to get tankier. He starts out as a anti-carry in mid, and then as you get towards late game, Urgot just, in most cases, you just build in flat tank. What I like to do as Urgot, if I'm fed, which I usually am, is very rarely I come out of early game not fed as Urgot. But quite often I'll just build in flat damage. Well, obviously, keeping in Banshee's Veil or whatever, just the standard defense items. But I'll build in, Bloodthirster, Brutalizer, Black Cleaver. Just some nice damage items. Now I'm just going to pick up some health here, or the Giant's Belt. Yeah, when early game, Nocturne was squishier than I remember. But yeah, as I said, I did go more with Atmos. So enemies fighting Baron. I was going to attempt to steal Baron somehow. Yeah. Took out the Annie. So what I always say, Baron either wins or loses games, and regardless of if you get it or not, if you get Baron, you might still, you know, lose the fight and lose the game. It doesn't really matter. It's just how the fight goes down. And we raped the fight because they could not do Baron really. You know, they had Annie, who was already out of mana, I think, and it just didn't look well prepared for it. Someone's probably just gone, we need to make a Baron now, but yeah, that's someone ready. Yeah, God, it was nice harassment. So yeah, I'm always getting towards the low end of my mana. How I love Nocturne's passive. Can't believe it, but chip ward down. Why not? Now, because our Cassidy's kind of a herb dirt, I'm not going to give him. I don't like to give him blue, but if our carries a derp, I don't really like giving them the buffs, but because he does have a half decent score, I'll let him have it. Even though he is okay. Yeah. He's a derp. That's what I'm getting at. Singe gets free blue buff. Trolling along. Trollololo. What's up? Yeah, where the hell am I? Up here. So mid's being pushed. Oh. As if that did not work for So Jax is the only one left with Baron buff, but he's shit. He's been getting raped the whole game. Yeah, as I've said, horrible pick, Jax. Horrible. So Ward squad out. Nowhere near his team.
Rampage.
Those little mistakes that just cost you the game. See, ulted again by Annie. Which may actually be their team's downfall. Annie wasting her AoE ult on just the one person. She's definitely got the right idea. She's there just to shut me out, but she's wasted her ult a bit too much, I think. What I'm doing is just pushing up bot up to their tower, which allows us to either push mid or bot. So in a way, you know, it will split up their team a bit, allow us to, you know, dive them or whatever. And then I have my ult, which just about reach them if I need to. Which I won't. See, look at that. Jax caught in the middle. Here I come. I went straight for Vayne, but she's done her shit again. I'll die for it. That was probably my own mistake. My team were all the way up here, and I've gone for Vayne down here, so... And she was solid top, so that wasn't the smartest ult on my part there. But it doesn't really matter. You know, we've got an inhib. We're going to push the Nexus turrets as well. Yeah, but yeah. And see, I pushed bot earlier, and then minions have made their way up there. Doesn't always have to get the tower straight away. Just minions have gotten there. There we go, free kill. Crab man. Very nice dupe there. If he makes it out, I will applaud him. But no. But yeah, if he made it out of that, I would have been very impressed. But he's been doing well so far. So he is building tanky. He's gone for the Frozen Heart. Good item. Shuts out Vayne, Jax, Warwick. Now I think this game our team was bitching at Cass for going for Archangels or rushing a tier first up. You know, it's not the worst item you can buy for Cassidy, and he is pretty mana hungry, especially early on. So I'm not going to criticize someone just for going an Archangels on Cassidy. If you're getting an Archangels on someone like Annie, no, don't do that. Or someone like Malzahar, no. I mean, you know, sort of when you get to this point at your, you know, experience as a role player, you will get to the point where you don't need to get an Archangels on any mage, really. Kassadin is one of the very few mages I do get Archangels on, but that's because I don't often play him in ranked. I really just play him normal. Just because when I play ranked, I almost always duo queue with Sam or C-Line this season, season 2. And I usually let him play the AP carry, and I'll either be AD carry or support in bot lane. This particular game, it hasn't happened, but most of the time that's what happens. So, season 1, I played a lot of AP carries to try and, you know, carry the team. Sometimes it worked, sometimes I couldn't carry the team. But I'm confident that C-Line can pretty much beat anyone in mid, even if he needs ganks or whatever. But I'm confident he'll overall win mid lane because he's a very good player, the best player I know, to be quite honest. And you know, I very rarely solo queue. I'll pretty much always duo with C-Line because I'm just confident that we'll win, mostly. Because he can just carry a team. You know, he's not a derp. Simple as that. And yeah, I find I play better alongside C-Line. As I've said, I quite often, you know, play the support. I'll actually help him get fed rather than do myself all the kills. That's just my playstyle. So we're coming up to the win now. Yeah, I prefer AD carries down bot or support, Carrick or whatever. Yeah, so this is GG. No kill on Annie. Yeah, there you go. That's GG. So I hope you enjoyed my second video. If you're interested in seeing more, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.